What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name is Koa and you are watching Koa Kicks. Just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. I hope you and all of your loved ones are all doing well. I am sure enjoying a very Merry Christmas myself because these finally came in, and I am talking about the Yeezy 500 Utility Black. I am super excited to do this review for you guys today. If you're new to the channel and you want to see this channel grow, please hit subscribe. Go ahead and like this video right now. But most importantly, drop me a comment in the section below. I want to hear from you guys. That's one of the big reasons why I started this channel. I wanted to create a community where we could have open conversations, and I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and I'd love to hear what kind of sneakers you guys are into. What do you think the best Yeezy was of this year? Go ahead and write that down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from all of you guys. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. Now, these things dropped, or should I say restocked, on Monday, November 30th, 2020, which was of course Cyber Monday. Now, I'm guessing a lot of people experienced the same thing that I did with this, and that is that Adidas has had a lot of shipping delays recently during this holiday season. So it was a while that I had to wait to get this in, and that's why this review video is a little late. I did get fortunate enough to hit on the Adidas raffle, and I also had some interesting luck with acquiring a second pair from JD Sports. I was actually just on the JD Sports website researching when they were going to be doing the sand taupe drop, and in my cart icon I noticed a 1, so I clicked on the cart to check what it was, and lo and behold, it was a pair of utility black 500s in my size sitting in that cart. Now, I'm guessing I added it to my cart back on the original drop, but I never managed to make it to checkout. So I struck out on release day. I did hit on the raffle, so I had some good news to wake up the next morning, but I was really disappointed going to sleep that night, and I thought I took L, which is unfortunate because this is absolutely the biggest drop of the year for me. I am a huge fan of the Yeezy 500 silhouette, and I gotta say the Utility Black 500 is probably my favorite colorway in this particular model. Now, a little bit more on the release before we get into unboxing these shoes. It was pretty crazy. It was just L after L after L. Foot Locker was completely botted out. JD Sports was just waiting room after waiting room, and I just never really got out of the queue, I think. Anyways, I got them both here. I'm stoked, and we will do this unboxing right now. All right, so let's go ahead and do this unboxing. Alright guys, so here we have it. Here we have the standard Yeezy brown cardboard box with the 500 branding on the front. Notice on the side there is no Boost branding as is standard on the Yeezy 350 V2 and Yeezy 700 V1 and V2 models. The Yeezy 500 does not have Boost in it, and a lot of people say that takes away from the comfort level. I actually disagree. I think the Yeezy 500 is a very comfortable model for different reasons from the Yeezy 350 and the Yeezy 700s. On the side over here you have the standard sizing tag that says Yeezy 500, and the colorway is Utility Black, Utility Black, Utility Black. Now on this side you have Yeezy 500 made by Adidas with of course the standard Yeezy sliding drawer. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up and get our first look at the Yeezy 500 Utility Black. Alright guys, so here they are, and man, my first impression out of the box is that this is just such a dope colorway. It is a black colorway. It is primarily an all black Yeezy, but it's not quite your typical black. It does kind of have like more of a dark charcoal gray type of look to it. For comparison's sake, I will put it side by side next to the Yeezy 350 V2 Breads that just dropped a couple of weeks ago. These things are a pure black, so you can kind of see next to each other. They are different in comparison. This is much closer to a dark charcoal gray, kind of ashy vibes to it. It does kind of remind me of that like faded black denim look. You've got this upper that has all these premium materials. You've got the suede, you got that leather, and then you have the mesh. Now those premium ingredients, in my opinion, is what makes this shoe so comfortable. It's so padded on the inside. It's nice that it has all these different textures on the shoe. It is probably my favorite feature about the Yeezy 500 model. I am a big fan of the original materials, the mesh. Now if you're familiar with the Yeezy 500 model, the newer versions all have that neoprene padding that replaces the mesh. Gives it a little bit more of a futuristic look as opposed to this, which has a very retro look to it. Now I'm not a huge fan of the neoprene upper. I do prefer the original materials. Now on the bottom you have this crazy outsole. It's so wild and so different looking. So Adidas actually took this outsole from the original KB83 shoe. Yes, I'm talking about the signature shoe of the Black Mamba. So if you are a Mamba fan, then these Yeezy 500 shoes are just a must-have. It's really cool that they pay homage to Kobe Bryant in that way with this shoe. But yeah, this outsole is just wild. Like, what a footprint this leaves. The front view is one of my favorite. You've got these bulges sticking out of the side. Some people even refer to this model as the space alligators because it is such a wild looking shoe. This is everything that I love about the Yeezy brand, you know, premium materials and just a different look. Now this does come with the standard laces. As of date, the Yeezy 500, at least the low model, doesn't come with the infinity lacing system. I'm not too sure if they implemented that on the Yeezy 500 High. You can go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below if they do have it or not, because I'm just not really familiar with that model. The lace color is a dark charcoal gray color, which just kind of complements the rest of the shoe. But anyways, enough admiring these. Let's go ahead and get those on feet looks. Alright guys, so having worn these on feet, I have to say that, man, these things are absolute tanks, and I mean that in the best way possible. When you're wearing these on your feet, man, your foot feels secure in this thing, but it's also super comfortable, largely because of this super padded tongue. The upper is just so cozy. It's got tons of padding all around. It feels very breathable because of the mesh, and it feels very premium because of the cow suede and the leather on the toe. You've actually got some nice hints of 3M lining the upper of this shoe. When you look down at your foot, you see that 3M lining. It just adds for a really nice touch. Now, as far as sizing goes with the Yeezy 500, it is exactly the same as every other Yeezy. A lot of people will say go up half a size, but for me, I go with my true size. It fits me perfectly. I get a nice snug and secure fit with this shoe. But if you prefer a little bit more wiggle room, especially in that toe box, because it is a little narrow in the toe box, I recommend going half a size up. You should be okay. But the best thing you can do is try to find a place where you can try on the Yeezy 500, or maybe you have a friend in the same shoe size who owns the Yeezy 500. The only thing you can really do is try this shoe on for yourself. Alright, so we can't talk about this shoe without talking about resale. Now, this has been a shoe that has resold very well in the past. I'm talking like $500 or $600, if not even more. Currently, these things are sitting for around like $350, so if you pick these up, you would be able to turn these around for a quick $150 minus the fees that you'd have to pay for reselling. But my biggest recommendation is to just hold on to this shoe. You know, this is a very iconic Yeezy colorway. It's all black. The Yeezy 500 has really grown in popularity over the last couple of years. This shoe is only going to go up in value, and that could all change if Yeezy and Adidas decide to do another restock. But I think it's safe to say that these things will always probably hold their value. So if you have it, I would recommend that you hold on to it for at least 6 months to a year. It'll probably get back up to that $500 resale range. That's when you'll really make your money. When you can pick up a shoe that ends up just building in value, that's how you'll make your best money. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think. Is this one of the best Yeezy colorways and models of all time? How do you feel about the Yeezy 500 in general? For me, this is my pickup of the year. I'm going to be wearing these all the time from here on out. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Go ahead and like this video, share this video with your friends, but most importantly, leave me those comments because I would love to hear from you guys. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas. I hope you and your families are all doing well, and thank you for joining me today. Once again, my name is Koa. You've been watching Koa Kicks, and until next time, peace.